Okay, hi everyone, it's Protean and I'm making another VOD. This is a request by Bike Crush Owns You, who is also Xeon is back, at least I think so. If he's not, I'm a retard, sorry, but I'm pretty sure he is. So, yeah, I was also thinking of, I'm going to make a thread where everyone should post all the names they go by, so that gamecasters and everyone can know who you are when we're making a VOD or whatever, and it just makes things a lot easier. Also, hopefully, my sound was quite low in the last video. That was just me being a bit of a tard. Hopefully it's much louder this time because I boosted my microphone lots. So yeah. Also, one other thing to note is I've been getting epic lag on Tournament Rift because my computer seems to hate the detail on the what's it called, terrain detail. That's it. All the like shading and everything, which is really strange, and all the textures. So I've turned the textures all the way down, but kept everything else really high, and hopefully that's helped. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get no lag because I've just spent about an hour tinkering with it and changing stuff and trying different maps and things, and for some reason it's just on Tournament Rift, it hates the ground for some reason. It's very odd. But yeah, so anyway, this is a GDI mirror, and Reborn is playing as blue GDI in the left hand side of the map, and Xeon is back is also playing as blue GDI, except it's cyan, but I just felt like saying that. And he's on the right side of the map. So yeah, let's get started. And we see the horrible terrain detail, but not much else. So both players are going to go power plant barracks because doing other stuff on this map is very rarely seen. And we may see a fast expansion at some point. It looks like Xeon, which one's which? Yes, Xeon is going for a fast expansion, whereas Reborn has gone for a tower sell-off, and he's going for 2 tower sell-offs and a rifleman squad from his barracks, which is going to give him 3 rifleman squads, and he's only got 1 engineer, which means he is not going to go for these wooden spikes at all. Xeon has indeed gone for a fast expansion, which he's going for the middle with, and then he has gone for 2 engineers, which means he is going for the bottom. So he's going to have a slight economic advantage to begin with, since he'll have an extra spike. And here we see these 3 scouts scaring the hell out of these guys, and we see a rocket squad from Xeon. That's a little bit strange, but it looks like Reborn's scouts are just going to massacre everyone. Yeah, I really don't know what that rocket squad was doing. It's a bit random, but anyway. So yeah, and here we see this outpost has deployed, which means we'll see a refinery coming up here. That's weird. Xeon actually went for 2 second refinery straight away instead of going for a wool factory. So that's an interesting move, but we'll see how it goes. And he's also placed his wool factory at his expansion, then sold it off. And we see an APC engineer coming in from Reborn. What? Will it? Yes! Oh my god! Okay, so Reborn has captured Xeon's wool factory, which was the only thing giving him ground control over here. And we see a second APC engineer moving in. But that means that wool factory and the 1,500, but he sold it, so only 750 on the spent on the surveyor have also been lost, and now it looks like Xeon has also been forced to pack up his MCV. So very nice play from Reborn. Good harassment. He's also put down a refinery here. He's just decided to use the expansion for himself. He should really deal with that watchtower, like a pit bull or something would take it out. So yeah, so he now has 2 wool factories already. And I'm just going to go through economy quickly, because Xeon's at a serious disadvantage here with 3 harvesters, whereas Reborn has 4 here and 1 on his expansion. 2 now. So Xeon's very far behind, and yeah, so here we see a man spam from Xeon, very very small man spam, 3 rocket squads, 3 rifleman squads, and a pitbull. That isn't really man spam, although I think he's going to keep building rocket squads, so yeah. And he's going to try and harass this expansion a little bit. Oh my, and so Reborn has really pulled ahead in terms of economy. He now has 8 harvesters, whereas Xeon has 3. By the way, am I pronouncing your name right? Can you comment with a phonetic spelling, since it is you who requested this? That'll be nice. Anyway, yeah, so now we see Reborn's going for Preds, and of 3 war factories, whereas Xeon is going for Napoleonic War style big long line of guys with guns, which is interesting. Although technically if it was Napoleonic War they'd be in 2 lines, unless they're French, then they'd be in a big column. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about the Napoleonic War because you guys probably think I'm a bit of a nerd by now. Anyway, right, so not much is happening, so I'm going to carry on talking about the Napoleonic War. Empire Total War, in my opinion, was an epic fail, because just compared to Roman medieval, the gameplay just didn't really fit in for me, so I didn't like it too much, but feel free to disagree, I don't mind. There still isn't very much going on. Xeon is trying to catch up with his economy. He's put down a crane and has expanded to his expansion field with his MCV, and he's also going to suck up this blue Tiberium and put down a barracks so he can capture the second tip spike. So he's kind of catching up in terms of economy, but he's still quite far behind. He's sticking with the whole guys in the line thing, which I suppose is a good idea, because it means when Predator tanks are going to roll through this, they're only going to squish 1 set of rocket squads at a time. And they are indeed going to do that now, so we shall see what is going to happen. It also means when you're in a large line like this, the ones on the very edges will fire inwards, causing side damage, which is 125%, I think. But all these guys are going to get squished. Come on, move them! Move, 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 move! No! They are not running away, or moving in any way, and now they're just all getting run over. And those tank drivers are probably going to be traumatized for life, because they've just run over like 50 people. And they're probably going to have to go home with like shell shock, or something, I don't know. I just realised the sound is very, very loud on this. I hope it's not drowning out my voice. But I guess I'll have to wait and see until afterwards. Anyway, so I'm just going to make an effort to speak a bit louder now. Excuse me if the sound isn't actually that loud and it's just me. But yeah, so we've got rockets flying everywhere. It looks like this attack is going to fail, just because there are enough rockets, just enough rockets to kill these Predator tanks, which is good because all their drivers are psychologically damaged anyway, as I've said earlier. So yeah, just checking nothing else interesting was going on. And these rocket squads are all getting squashed. Very, very sad thing. Lots and lots of roadkill, except it's not a road. If this was a road, it would be roadkill. Anyway, that was a completely pointless statement, but you know. Tanks desperately trying to get away, rocket squads taking pot shots at them, and this one will go down. They're going to chase the other one. That one will go down too, probably, if these guys get a shot off, but they're not. And we see that Reborn has put up a barracks in order to train riflemen, presumably, or sniper teams if he gets an armory, in order to counter all these rocket squads who are going for the whole 2 lines thing. Yay, this is properly Napoleonic War. Woo! Anyway,